For the past few weeks, we've been talking about getting ready to go back to school.
Yeah, and parents with kids living with special needs and disabilities are trying to figure out how their children are going to adjust. 41 Action News reporter Dan Cohen is here this morning to tell us why in-person classes are so important for these children. Dan?
Bryant, you couldn't be more correct. These students need that in-person development and therapeutic service that these educational services provide. And that's really been out since March when these buildings and classrooms closed when the pandemic began. Sherwood Autism Center in Kansas City was bustling with filled classrooms before the pandemic began, and now these classrooms are sitting empty. Teachers have been there getting ready for an uncertain school year, and these students need these services every day for their development, which has been regressing since March, according to administrators at Sherwood. And while students can get some progress at home with their parents, it's really not enough.
We've got some grant funding, so all of our students could have tablets, which is really great and very helpful because many of our families are low income. They didn't necessarily have an extra tablet or a computer for their students to use while they're at home. So those are the things that we're working on, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really tough when we get back.
Can't sugarcoat it. Couldn't have said it better. These students need that in-person experience with their peers and their friends. And while they have access to those tablets at home, those in-person classes have been off the table since March. And so as we prepare for a new school year, it's just an added stress for these families whose kids need that in-person experience with a new school year on the horizon. Live in Kansas City, Dan Cohen, 41 Action News Today.